my fucking year. Waiting on the morning sun. If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. You truly believe in it. You become vocal with it. You are creating that law of attraction and it will become reality. Always saying about the talk and I talk and I talk and I talk, but guess fucking what? I back it up! I back it up!
Fucking time. It's time. I try to keep my excitement down because today is draft day for my team. Kiss my rosy jackass. And of course, my mascot is Dominique the Christmas donkey. So that's exciting. I've been criticized because I told the organizer of this league from Balls Deep, I told him that I'm not picking my own players. I'm going to let the computer pick it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the positions that I want for each round, and I'm going to let the computer pick the player for me. I'm going to allow this whole year to go by and let the computer beat these geniuses because everyone thinks they're so smart. But I'm going to let the computer beat them. I don't care about the money. I don't even care about this league. Right? I don't care about fantasy football. The problem with fantasy football is they force you to root for players on other teams. And I don't like that. I don't like doing that. And I don't want to have a team full of Eagle players either. So I just try to stay away from fantasy football. It's just bad mojo. You're just bringing bad energy and emotions to your weekly. See, football is supposed to be a time to forget everything. It's a let go of everything, and you forget your problems and stuff. So you're supposed to relax and enjoy some fucking games, right? But of course, enter fantasy football now adds stress to your life. You're stressed about who you're gonna play, who's injured, who's on the waivers. You gotta worry about what the computer says, who they say you should play, and all this other. And it's just useless stress that you don't really need in your life. So I just stay away from it, and I just root for my birds. So I'm just participating to show support. That's what I do. I participate in people's things, people's events to show support to them and help keep their dreams alive. But I'm gonna let the computer beat them. But the only thing I don't care about the money. I don't care about trying to feel like I'm smarter than everybody. That's the other thing about fantasy football. Everybody thinks like, oh, because I have a 6-0 record or whatever, that I'm so much smart. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not smarter than anybody else. You just happen to get lucky. You guessed on some players and they just happen to fucking, perform for you. That's it. You're not that smart. But I'm going to let the computer beat him. But again, I don't care about any of that crap. The only thing I care about is getting a trophy, right? Because I made a vow years ago, and I'm going to live up to that vow. I'm going to live up to that promise. When I get my hands on that fantasy football league trophy, I'm going to show the president, I don't know how much money he spent on it. I'm going to do some disgusting, vile, heinous things to that trophy. Oh, he's going to have to sanitize it. I already warned him. I said, when I win that this year, I'm going to do all kinds of disgusting things that you're going to have to go onto the dark web. That's where you're going to see all the videos and all the stuff that I'm going to do to this trophy. It's going to be so disgusting. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dress it up in some little bras and panties and stuff like that. That's what I'll do to the trophy. That's the very first thing that I'm going to do to it. But that's so funny. You thought the stuff that I did to that bear, right? For those that know, the stuff that I did to that bear was messed up. Wait till I get my hands on this trophy. he said, Alpha 3, first of all, you're not winning the trophy, but if you happen to, which I will win that trophy. If you happen to win the trophy, just keep it. I'll order another one because I don't want that thing back. How funny is that? Anyway. All you blue Joe Biden supporters, I know you're regretting your decision, so that's funny. You may not say it out loud, but I know you do regret your decision. They're trying to force all types of passports onto people just to go into the grocery store and stuff like that. It's so stupid. Listen, if a restaurant, all right, says that you have to show your passport, all right, just don't go. There's literally millions of other restaurants and places that you can eat at. Once that restaurant figures out it's not getting any customers, all right, and they're running out of money, that'll all go away. That whole stupid passport thing will all go away. Here's a suggestion. I'm gonna go down to the Capitol. I'm gonna try to promote this idea. Anyone that voted blue, Democrat, and voted for Joe Biden, you all have to live to his rules, right? So anytime there's a variant, you got to go get stuck, right? Anytime you go to get gas, you have to pay more than $5. You have to pay 50% of your earnings, all right, in taxes. All right, that's what you have to do. You got to walk around with masks all over your face, 2 masks all over your face, and all the other stupid, ridiculous things that he's trying to propose to the states. He's trying to push up on the states, which he has zero authority to do. But yeah, that's going to be your reality. Anything he says, you have to do. All right. If you have children in the military or even you yourself, you have to go fight these wars that he keeps getting us into. All right. Don't send anyone else's kids. Don't send anyone else's family members to go fight these wars that he keeps getting us into. You do it. You go. You send your family members and you go get the results you deal with the results that of the consequences of his decisions. Move on. Last thing I'll say, because I am getting to Eagle talk, is I have no idea what's going on in Eagle Nation right now because there's just no way to even commentate it. All you can say is I have no idea what they're doing. First of all, we didn't get to see Hurts all preseason. All right, he had some kind of intestinal problem going on the 2 games ago. Last game he didn't play for, I don't know. Joey Flax is the only one. That's the good news out of this whole thing, is that we know Joey Flax can play, but we knew he could play. All right? So when Hurts gets pulled out of the game, at least we know we have a backup. Like, this is the whole Nick Foles, Carson Wentz situation going on. It's just 2 different names now. It's Hurts and Flacco. All right, so we acquired another quarterback from Jacksonville. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, it's only fitting that we tied the Jets. All right, I don't know why that needed to happen, but it's only fitting, right? The rest of the division better hope that Joe Flax doesn't get in the game because he is moving the ball down the field. We are going to get rid of our 3rd and 4th string players that always let the game go. All right. So our starters are looking actually okay. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about this league. I'm not worried. First of all, we're in the NFC East. Okay. Please save it. But I'm really looking forward to finding out what Washington's. That's my excitement now. What's their names going to be? All right. One of the finalists is Red Hogs, so I'm glad that they're listening. They're listening to Alpha 3. One of the finalist names is the Red Hogs. I saw it in an article, so that's great news. All right. Don't be the Commanders. All right. Don't be like the Guardians. All right. The Cleveland Guardians. Choose a nice name like the Red Hogs. All right. I think the other name was Red Wolves. Then they tried Commanders. Forget Commanders. Okay. Anyway. What time is it? 10 minutes of talking nonsense. Take your vitamins today, all right? Little attitude, take your vitamins. Have a great day. The next video, I'll have all my players up on the board so you can see. You can tell me how my team's going to do this year. You can try to be the expert and say, oh, look at your players. Nah, nah, nah. There's always a critic. It's so funny. No matter what you do, there's always going to be one critic, right? I remember the first time I ever played fantasy football league with these guys, right? They try to clown me because I drafted two kickers, right? So I'm like, yeah, because I really didn't know what I was doing. This was years ago. I didn't know what I was doing. I drafted 2 kickers. But my team had a good team. I think I came in 3rd place that year. The one main dude that was laughing at me for getting 2 kickers because I drafted like my very last pick. It was like there was nobody there. I was like, let me just take another kicker just in case my kicker goes down. I don't have to scramble for another one. I already got one for my 17th pick, right? And they started laughing at me. I ultimately beat the crap out of his team twice, and I was just clown. He ended up coming in last place, by the way. I was like, you laugh at my second kicker, but your team stinks. I laugh at you and your team. How about that? It's so funny. After every game he lost that year, he was like 1-10 or 1-12 or something like that. He only like won the game. After every game, you know that song? 'Cause you had a bad day. I would send that to him. As soon as I knew that his team lost, I would send that to him. So funny. It was at that fantasy football league commercial where they're talking about, 'cause you had a bad day. You had a bad day. Yeah. I would send that to him every single time he lost. It was so great. He stopped making fun of me after that. So funny. Anyway, have a great day. Be blessed. Alpha 3 loves you no matter what. Alright, because if you hate me, that's fine. Send it.